Hi everyone, how was your weekend? I hope it was fantastic. The weather wasn't too bad, maybe a little chilly. Maybe some nice days. I wasn't outside very much. Anyway, so yeah, I hope your weekend was good. Are you ready for some more Wayside School? Yeah, okay. Chapter 24, Damien. Damien had hazel eyes with a little black dot in the middle of each of them. The dots were called pupils. So was Damien. He was a pupil in Mrs. Jewls' class. Mrs. Jewls was about to show the class a movie. She turned out the lights. When it was dark, Damien's pupils got bigger. "Damien," said Mrs. Jewls, "run downstairs and ask Louis if he'd like to see the movie with us." Damien ran down the 30 flights of stairs to the playground. He stepped outside as Louis was hooking up a tetherball. "Hey, Louis," Damien called, "do you want to see a movie in Mrs. Jewls' class?" Louis rubbed his chin. "What movie?" he asked. Damien shrugged his shoulders. "I don't know," he said. "I'll be right back." Damien ran all the way back up the stairs to the 30th story. "Louis wants to know what movie," said Damien. "Does he want to know the name of the movie? Or what the movie is about?" asked Mrs. Jewls. "I don't know," said Damien. "I'll ask him." Damien raced back down the stairs and out to the playground. "Louis, do you want to know the name of the movie or what the movie is about?" he asked. "The name," said Louis. "Okay," said Damien. Damien hurried back up the 30 flights of stairs. He took the steps 2 at a time. "He wants to know the name," said Damien. "Turtles," said Mrs. Jewls. Damien turned around, took a deep breath, then ran back down the stairs. "Turtles," Damien told Louis. "Hey, that might be good," said Louis. "What's it about?" "I'm not sure," said Damien. "I'll find out." Damien raced back up the stairs, but first he stopped to take a drink of water. "What's it about, Mrs. Jewls?" asked Damien. "Turtles," said Mrs. Jewls. Damien rushed back down the stairs to tell Louis. "Turtles," said Damien. "No thanks," said Louis. "I don't like turtles. They're too slow." Damien lowered his head and slowly walked up the 30 flights of stairs. His legs were sore, he could hardly breathe, and his side ached. By the time he got to Mrs. Jewls' class, the movie was over. "All right, class," said Mrs. Jewls, "I want everybody to take out a piece of paper and a pencil and write something about turtles." Damien had missed the movie, but he still could have written something about turtles. Turtles are too slow, but now he couldn't find his pencil. It just wasn't his day. "What's the matter, Damien?" asked Mrs. Jewls. "I can't find my pencil," said Damien. "Class, Damien's pencil is missing," Mrs. Jewls announced. "What did it look like, Damien?" she asked. "It was long and yellow," said Damien. "It had a black point at one end and a red eraser at the other." "I found it," said Todd, "here by the blackboard." "Yeah, that's it," said Damien. "No, there it is, in the corner by the trash can," said Crabapple. Maybe that's it," said Damien. "Here it is," said John. "It's been in my desk the whole time." "No, here it is in my hand," said Joe. "I found it," said Rondi. "Here it is," said Allison. "I have it," laughed DJ. "I found it," said Myron. "Which one is yours, Damien?" asked Mrs. Jewls. Damien studied each pencil. "They all look like mine," he said. Fortunately, at that moment, Louis walked into the classroom. He handed Damien a pencil. "You dropped this when you were telling me about the movie," said Louis. "Thanks," said Damien. "Okay, class," said Mrs. Jewls, "so that we have no more mix-up. I want everybody to write your name on your pencil." Damien spent the rest of the day trying to write his name on his pencil. Damien's pencil couldn't write on itself. It was just like his beautiful hazel eyes with the black dots in the middle. They could see everything except themselves. Chapter 25, Jenny. Jenny came to school on the back of her father's motorcycle. She was late. Wayside School began at 9 o'clock. It was almost 9:30. She kissed her father goodbye and raced up the 30 flights of stairs to Mrs. Jewls' room. "I'm sorry I'm late, Mrs. Jewls, but my father's motorcycle lost, There was nobody there. The room was empty. "Hello? Hello?" she cried. "Mrs. Jewls, Dana, Todd, anyone?" There was no one in the room. Maybe I'm early, Jenny thought. She looked up at the clock. It was exactly 9:30. Oh, I hope they didn't go on a field trip without me. She looked out the window. Nobody was there. Not even Louis. Jenny didn't know what to do. She sat down at her desk. She watched the second hand go around on the clock. I might as well catch up on my spelling, she thought. She opened her desk and took out her speller. M-U-D spells mud. Where is everybody? B-L-O-O-D spells blood. I hope nothing happened to them. B-L-A-C-K spells black. Jenny heard footsteps coming down the hall. She began to work very fast. H-A-C-K spells hack. S-M-A-C-K spells smack. Someone opened the door. Jenny turned around. Ack! She gasped. He was a man Jenny had never seen before. He had a black mustache and a matching briefcase. Jenny jumped out of her seat. Get back in your seat, the man said. Jenny slowly sat down. The man walked over and sat down in Dana's seat facing Jenny. He opened his briefcase and removed some papers. What is your name? He asked her. Jenny, Jenny whispered. Jenny, the man repeated as if he didn't believe her. Well, it's actually Jennifer, Jenny for short, said Jenny. I see, said the man. He took the speller from Jenny's desk. Jenny's name was written across the top. He put the speller in his briefcase. What are you doing here, Jennifer? He asked. This is my classroom, said Jenny. Are you sure? The man asked. Yes, I think so. I mean, where's the rest of your class? The man asked. I don't know, said Jenny. Maybe they went on a field trip? No, said the man. They didn't go on a field trip. Well, I don't know where they are, Jenny cried. I was half an hour late today. When I got here, everybody was gone. Really? Did something happen to them? The man didn't answer her. He wrote something on a piece of paper. Tell me something, Jennifer. When you came to school today and saw that nobody was here, weren't you somewhat puzzled? Yes, said Jenny. What happened to them? If you are really so concerned and so puzzled, said the man, why did you work on spelling? I don't know, said Jenny. It would seem to me, the man said, that if a child came to school and nobody was there, she might play games or walk around or go home, but certainly not work on spelling. Jenny started to cry. I didn't know what to do. I was late and I had to ride on a motorcycle and nobody was here. Now you're asking me all kinds of questions and I'm afraid what's happened to Dana, Miss Jules, and Ronnie and Allison. The man didn't understand a word she said. Jenny heard more footsteps. The man got up and opened the door. 2 more men came in. One had a black mustache like the first man. The other man was bald. Jenny was frightened by them. Does she know? Asked the newcomer with the mustache. She claims she knows nothing, the first man answered. She says she was late today and when she got here, everybody was gone. Do you believe her? Asked the man with the bald head. I'm not sure. She was working on her speller when I walked in. He reached into his briefcase and took out Jenny's speller. He handed it to the man with the bald head. The bald man read Jenny's name across the top of it. Tell me, Jenny, he said, why are you the only one here? I don't know, said Jenny. Has this ever happened before? He asked. No, never, said Jenny. He gave Jenny her speller. Put this inside your desk. Jenny put it away. I'm satisfied, said the man with the bald head. Okay, Jennifer, said the first man. You may go now. Jenny got out of her seat. Jenny, the bald man called. Jenny turned around. Yes, she whispered. Next time, don't come to school on a Saturday. And that is the end of that chapter. Ooh, the next chapter is one of my favorites. I love it, but I'm going to make you wait for it. All right, guys, I hope you have a great day. Get out and enjoy some sunshine. The next couple of days are supposed to be absolutely beautiful, and I hope you're all doing good. I miss you guys so much, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!